Guys, it's Kim here at the Reporters Roundtable. Today we're here at Digital Asset Summit, Blockworks, with Macauley. We've been working with Macauley for a long time now. He's on the research side, I do believe, and used to be a journalist and editor at Blockworks. You are still an editor at the moment, right?
Yes, just with Blockworks Research.
Perfect. So tell us more about what you guys are doing right now at Blockworks, and just give us more information about what you've been working on ever since everything happened with the closure of the editorial side.
Yeah, well, we've just basically pivoted to focus more on the data services.
Yeah.
And we're building out some new modules that are, the first one of which is an investor relations portal.
Mm-hmm.
And there will be more to come. But the full research and data side of the business has been a real growth driver the past couple of years. And so we've just pivoted away from news. For me, I mean, I'm still a news junkie at heart, and and I'm following everything pretty much like I always did. Just passing along leads to our research analysts and curating some internal news feeds. Instead of publishing my own writing.
Fair enough. And so you were a journalist for how long at Blockworks before this happened?
Oh, well, I've been there about 4.5 years. So yeah,
amazing.
6 months ago. Yeah. So
yeah. And now on the research side, what type of stories do you usually look at? What type of research do you look at in general?
I mean, the research newsletter continues. The research reports are, sort of generating alpha for subscribers for the most part, although increasingly more of them are also publicly available on the site as well. So people should look for that. I mean, we have a calendar of things that the research analysts are working on. And I basically, help to connect them to people and information that will be useful in their own content generation.
Amazing. Why is the Digital Asset Summit so important to you guys? Why is we're seeing a lot of movement in the institutional space. Why is that important for you guys on the research side as well?
Well, the Digital Asset Summit has been sort of the premier institutional crypto meeting of the minds.
It has been
for many years now. And I mean, it's basically our flagship event. With London and New York, and maybe we'll branch out to another destination soon. I mean, New York itself, of course, has really grown as a major crypto hub. So it makes sense to be here. And this is actually my first time at the Digital Asset Summit because I live in Germany. So I've gone to London and I've gone to a permissionless conference, which was more developer focused. It's my first ask, in fact. So I'm pretty impressed with what they've got going here at the Jab. It's
amazing. And on the research side at the moment, there's so many things happening in the institutional side, from lending, credit, always to RWAs and so on as well. What are you guys specifically excited about, or what are you excited about in general?
Well, I think the growth of vaults and finding different ways to generate yield on chain is going to be a continuing theme. RWAs now coming in to provide a new yield source for a lot of those. At a time when the sort of cryptonative yield has been compressed to more closely match the risk-free treasury rate. And another big theme is perpetuals. So we're seeing still a lot of growth in perpetuals, both in things like equities and commodities. And that, because of the nature of crypto being a 24/7 market, that's already starting to have effects of sort of pushing TradFi in that direction. And I think those connections between TradFi and crypto will continue to grow and deepen in the coming years.
We're seeing major advancements with big protocols in the US, which are Ondo Finance on the institutional side, hiring from very big firms like McKinsey to bring these people to build these relationships up. What do you think is happening in the space right now, especially in New York, when it comes to these things? Do you feel that this is a big advancement in the sector itself? How do you feel about these things in general?
I mean, we see a lot more job openings popping up on big traditional financial institutions that are specifically looking for people with on-chain experience, data analysis of various networks. Understanding of DeFi and where the interface points are between TradFi and crypto. So I think that's a good sign. That in a place like New York, which is of course one of the major centers of finance for decades. and crypto is going to be a part of that stuff.
Of course, yeah. He mentioned something about perpetuals was really interesting about the framework around it, right? There's another new framework that's trending right now, tokenization of equities and assets. And one of the things that people are doing is trying to tokenize pre-IPO assets, private companies, to basically distribute it on chain. What's your views upon that, especially from the fact that, like, you know, you're very interested in these sort of products in general?
Yeah, I mean, in theory, I think it's great to be able to democratize access to assets that have traditionally done well, but only been available to accredited investors.
Yeah.
Of course, there are different. When people talk about tokenizing real world assets, sometimes there are more synthetic price representations that don't actually carry the kinds of rights and protections that real equities have. But if there are real tokenized equities that behave like traditional securities, then maybe that can be done. And there are a few examples of companies that are actually issuing real equity on chain.
Yeah.
But they're relatively few and far between.
Yeah.
But certainly, yeah, for the merging, the sort of blurring of the lines between public and private markets, is something that we're seeing. Partly, you know, many companies are deciding not to go public or delaying going public for longer.
Yeah.
And then these secondary markets, you know, develop as a way for some of the investors and equity holders to get a little bit of liquidity. And yeah, I mean, so a lot of it is still kind of early and experimental, but it's probably going to be one of the mega trends in the coming years as well.
Amazing. And right now we're at DAS. Do you have any more like events coming up where you're going to be moderating and speaking as well?
Yeah, actually, I'm going to be going to ETH Prague in May and talking about our token transparency framework.
Tell us more about that. That's really interesting.
Well, this is about a year-old initiative. We have signed up a lot of protocols that have tokens.
Okay.
To provide disclosures around things like their issuance schedule, who their market makers are. You know, the kinds of information that public markets would require, but many token projects withhold or obfuscate to the detriment of investors. And so this is one of our initiatives to try to improve the data in the industry. It's we're going to be issuing a new version of that focuses more. It's just coming out now. That's more about post ICO or post IPO token data. So looking forward to signing up more protocols. Our goal is to sign up a couple of hundred this year.
Wow. Okay.
I think there's a couple dozen now.
How many are you specifically aiming towards, like, what, layer 1, layer 2s, like specifically, or just any?
Yeah, no specific category.
Cool.
Of token or project. So yeah, you should check that out. It's right on our homepage, Blockworks.com. We used to go .co and now we're going .com. So let's get used to that.
Oh, you guys are the .com?
We've got both now. Yeah, we got.
Oh wow. Okay, fair enough.
For the first
finally
for the first 4 years we were .co. But anyway, if you go there and there's a token transparency right on the main menu.
Okay, amazing. Well, if you guys are hearing this right now on the podcast, like, you guys know who to reach out to. How do we reach out to you right now? Like, if people were interested to be part of that entire schedule.
I mean, you can still find me on my author page on Blockworks or on X. My handle is YellowAccount, which is my name, Macauley, spelled backwards. Feel free to follow me and or send me a message. Amazing. So you won't be ETHCC, you'll be ETH Prague, you said? Yeah, I'm not. Okay. ETHCC is next week. I'm not going to make that. We do have a few of our analysts are going. We're going to be giving a presentation on vaults. Okay. I think there's a special summit on the topic, actually. So I'm sure there'll be some coverage of that in the 0x Research newsletter. Which is a free daily email that people can sign up to as well. Perfect. How many people have signed up to that email list? I have no idea off the top of my head. It's been a long time. It's been a long time running, right? Since I checked the metrics, but I mean, it's not. It's somewhere in the thousands. Fair enough then. Perfect. Well, great chatting with you today. Wish you the best of luck for ETH Prague, and like the token transparency framework sounds really good. So hopefully more companies will be jumping onto that. Yeah. Thanks very much. Yeah. Perfect. See you guys in a bit. Cheers.